When we were deliberating this prize in the jury, one of the things we talked a lot about is there are lots of people who are passionate about something, and they become these kind of lone rangers, individual heroes. The thing that struck us about all of you is that you actually figured out how to make that into something else, a collective effort, an action, a movement. Can you talk a little bit about that relationship between passion turning into strategy that actually makes a result happen?
So, my films, I simply began to think about films when I'd made a few of them as not just cinema. I thought about films as a vehicle for change. And the very first time that happened was when I was in the Philippines and I was doing a film in 2006 about access to contraceptives for women and how the Christian government was basically holding back contraceptives for women because they just felt that inception was at that time. And when I made that film, activists started using that film to lobby the local government to provide more contraceptives to women, showing what happens when poor women don't have access to contraceptives. And it got me thinking that my film, I made a film for television, but that film was not simply a film, it could actually change the way something was happening.
And I get invited to a meeting in England to brainstorm about the future of neuroscience. And there's a group of people coming from neuroscience and from different fields, and we all have some time, 5 minutes, to say what we think we should do. And I said the same thing. I think we should actually record the activity of everything in the brain, and so we can actually understand how it works. And I was crucified. Many of my colleagues said, "Oh, this is impossible. You cannot do it. Even if you could do it, it could cost too much money. And even if you had the money, you wouldn't know what to do with the data." So it didn't go that well, but there were 2 or 3 other people that said, "This is it. This is what we should be doing." And one of them was actually a person that was a pioneer in the Human Genome Project. So after that debate, instead of getting bogged down, I was energized, and I found there was a few people that were thinking like me, and we decided, you know what? We're going to write this up as a proposal, and we're going to send it to the White House.
Wow.
And we did that. And under President Obama and the Office of Science and Technology projects liked that proposal, and they invited us over. And that led to a series of 6 meetings over a period of a year and a half. And eventually, President Obama endorsed our proposal, and it turned into the Brain Initiative. Right. You want to recruit people to your cause to, I think, honestly show that this is not about you, this is about the cause. Right. And that, I think, made it, I would say, more attractive for people, that they saw that this is for real. No?
Ça veut dire que ma source d'inspiration, c'est Dieu.
Just to say that the source of my inspiration is God.
J'aimerais dire quelque chose par rapport à la passion.
But I would like to say something in regards to passion.
La passion peut nous attirer le succès.
Passion can get us success.
Mais une passion non maîtrisée, non contrôlée, peut aussi amener au débordement.
But a passion that is not controlled could also lead us to things overflowing in not so
Nous avons connu des cas dans la société
We have seen cases in society
où, en voulant combattre l'injustice, les gens ont fait appel à l'insurrection.
So, where people wanted to fight against injustice, they called for insurrection.
La passion peut nous conduire à à rechercher notre propre personnalité.
Passion could lead us to search for our own personality.
Et ça fait de nous une vedette.
And that makes us a star.
Au lieu d'être un instrument pour la société.
Instead of being a tool in service of society.